2022, about 6 p.m. I'm here in the People's Republic of Philadelphia, and I've been back from Nigeria a few days and been running around the United States since my return from Nigeria. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your investment in my work with Redeem and also with widows and orphans. And just got off the train from Washington, D.C. Oh, I should mention that in Nigeria, was in Abuja, was in Makurdi, was in a place called Uwantan, helping over 400 internally displaced people. And we were able to bring in a couple thousand pounds of milled corn flour and cooking oil to feed these dear Nigerian folks whose entire town was burned down by Islamic militants. And not only were their houses burned down, 32 people, men, women, and children, were murdered with machetes, with automatic weapon fire, and over 400 people displaced. So my Nigerian colleague who lives here in the United States, we heard about this and we said, well, hey, we're gonna go over and help. So that's what we did, thanks to your investment. And as a pastor, as an international missionary pastor, I not only want to go and pray for people and comfort people who are in the midst of tragic life circumstances, I also want to be practical. So that's why I raise thousands of dollars, and I don't take a salary, don't take any benefits from Redeem or Widows and Orphans, nor do any of my 18 country national team leaders. Everything that comes in financially goes on to help widows, orphans, the persecuted, the neglected, the forgotten, the marginalized, the displaced. So wanted to give you that report, and it was 15 days of running there in Nigeria. Came back. Yesterday, I was in New York City at the United Nations. I was able to meet with the permanent representative of the World Evangelical Alliance, which is a registered UN agency. It's a group of believers and followers of Jesus. Met with the boss there, and just an incredible hour spent with him. And then I met with a three-lettered agency that here in the U.S., I won't go into it, but they wanted they wanted to hear about what I do around the world. And that's great, you know? It's, they just want to hear what I do around the world. I'll leave it at that. And it was a great meeting, was able to share Jesus with them. And then today, I was able to go down to Washington, D.C. I met with my Nigerian colleague down there, and he was able to meet with my Sudanese colleague. And my Sudanese colleague, Tafiq Asman Saleh, is here in America for a couple of weeks. And we held a briefing on Zoom today at high noon. And the Church of Scientology, my colleagues there, friends, they opened up their conference room and was able to do the hour-long Zoom call from there. And so just been a great day. Now I'm moving on tonight. I'll be speaking in Massachusetts, actually out on Martha's Vineyard. Got a couple of churches out there that support the work of Redeem and Widows and Orphans, and a number of individuals. So I'll be up in Martha's Vineyard Friday, August 19th, and I'll be there speaking Friday night, Saturday night, and then on Sunday morning, and then I'm heading back to New York City. The purpose of this is just to be accountable to you and tell you where I am. So right now I'm in Philadelphia. This is the great 30th Street station, which is the Amtrak station. I just got off a train from Washington, D.C. Very productive day down in D.C. And thanks to you, and I'll conclude with this, thanks to you And I see some of our Hong Kong colleagues are on. Thanks to you, I'm getting around the world to the war zones and bringing the love of Jesus around the world to the war zones. That's my calling. So when I'm in Nigeria, Sudan, Syria, Iran, Iraq, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Kurdistan, Hong Kong, I am bringing the love, grace, mercy, compassion, the joy, and the hope of Jesus Messiah. And that's why I wanted to get on today, just to thank you for getting me around the world. And I just had my 70th birthday 2 days ago, 3 days ago. My family gathered together, Nancy, 5 kids, the spouses, their spouses, 9 grandchildren. We had a heck of a party, and we were rocking and rolling for Jesus. And thank you. You make it happen. I go, but you that give money, that give support, that give prayer, you make it happen, because I can't get on a train to DC without money. I can't get over to Khartoum, Sudan. I can't get over to Kabul, Afghanistan. I can't get to Abuja, Nigeria. I can't get to Erbil, Iraqi Kurdistan. It's you that makes it happen. And regarding that, you can go to widowsandorphans.info if you want. I just sent out my letter. If you got that letter and you didn't give yet, I would just, it's not only a gift, it's an investment, okay? It's an investment. I want to make that clear. Every penny goes to the needy, to the widows, the orphans, the persecuted, the neglected, the forgotten, the broken, the marginalized, the dispossessed, the displaced. That's my target audience, and those are the people that are in the war zones. And as a result of that, God bless you, thank you. I'm gonna sign off because I gotta get in my car and drive all the way to Woods Hole, Massachusetts. It's about a 7-hour drive. I'll be there early in the morning. Wanted to say thank you, and that I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And Jesus loves you. Jesus Messiah loves you. And there's nothing you can do about it. Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to sign off. You can see this short video. Share with your friends. And thank you for all that you invest